He's the hyped up dude. Like he always got that energy.
He probably talking about Yashar. I know, but to other people, we just say it's the same people.
They all the same little gangster Hebrew.
Yeah. He admitted it to me. He's like, I'll never say it on camera though. And he walked off. I was like, where you going?
What did he say? What did he say?
He was saying that some of the rituals in the Bible. He was saying that's very similar to voodoo. I was like, yeah, he's right. The same thing. And he was like, I'll never say it on camera. He walked off.
You got a few other things too with the breastplate and all that. Yeah, it's like throwing the bones. They do the same thing.
No, the breastplate. Casting lots.
The question is, what else you gonna do?
But you gotta register.
You gotta do it. Comes with others.
You around everybody. You're not. You know what I'm saying? What else you gonna do?
You went to.
But people are attached to certain
Same thing, like when I said it earlier days.
and they're not.
I know the Hebrews look at us like,
conversations, you know.
y'all niggas get, y'all done made for a whole Egypt that ain't Egypt.
Right.
I can just imagine that.
We cringe just as much as y'all do.
And this is not.
We cringe the same way.
Live on Egypt.
How you think people are watching these guys on YouTube?
Same way you look at certain Hebrew camps, it's the same way I look at the constructive. I'm like, that's not Egypt.
But you know what? And he knows this because he was there. I didn't know that until I met Divine. I thought all Hebrews thought the same. I thought the ASO, the LCC, the GMS, the all of them was the exact same. ISP, all of them. I thought all of them thought the exact same.
Divine had to take his licks. I say, Divine, you're gonna lose your conversation.
So
I say, yo, he's paleontology. Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Beat him out of that.
Divine was the first Hebrew that I met that was like, oh no, we RBG of it.
Well, truth be told, Divine was the first Hebrew I met that was like that too, because you're studying, but you don't really want to, So my moray, he's super cool, just like down to earth. But then I met Ron and Ahneeahm, and then my boy Kyle, and all of a sudden like, oh, we on the same page. That's what they became.
I didn't even know y'all existed.
Y'all gotta make the Hebrew thing the most flyest thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta attract the young people. Or y'all gonna be like this. I went to the
what color would you put the word
anger?
Oh man,
cemetery.
I was going to join.
Listen to what I'm trying to say.
But I had that conversation.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say.
My boy was. We'll talk about
it. Was last week, right? And the good cookout, the garbage thing, and it was just old people, bro.
So black.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I said, they don't see Jeffries over there. Yeah, I was like, damn, it's over with. Yeah, it's over with.
It's like a lot of the points in the story are about the conflict between shepherds / nomads and settled state builders.
Yeah, he was fighting. The farmers gonna always fight the herd.
That's an eternal principle. So
that's it.
So then it's like, okay,
Cain and Abel, right?
Cain and Abel. No. So that's why you tripping. So that's when it got really good. So Cain and Abel is clearly the settled person, the farmer, versus the shepherd. And in their story, the farmer kills the shepherd. And I was like, now why would that be? Because you would think that it would be the shepherd who is violent because he, kills animals for fun. This guy grows peaceful food. But you got to go deeper into the structure of the nature of the conflict, politically, economically, etc., between those two different classes. But then you go into different societies. In Sumer, they had a story called they had this series of debates, right? These are written, and it's called like the debate between this and that. The debate between night and day, the debate between winter and summer, and they got one called the debate between the farmer and between grain and sheep, or something like that. But it was basically making the same point about
herd eat all the daggone farmers' products.
Right.
Why we in this beef in the first place? You can't control your animals.
But here's the point. But here's the shepherd's version of the story. Who says this is your farmland? This land was here before you were born. My ancestors used to be on this land. You like, well, I got the land now. And it's like, no, you don't. My sheep are hungry. And the conflict begins. And so, like, much of what you read about in the scriptures from a political perspective, the Hebrew scriptures, is reflecting that worldview. Because whereas on the one side, you have the benefits of settled state, agriculture brings people into one place, then you have to protect that place because you don't want foreigners crawling through your crops. So on one side, you get the benefits of building the state. But then on the other side,
there's a southern kingdom, there's a northern kingdom.
Yeah,
it's all that, bro.
So straight beef.
No.
These are
even you can see the narrative switch from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom, like in Kings, where you can see that the southern kingdom kind of blaming the northern kingdom. And it's like, hold on, time, what? Like,
but wait a second.
we ain't even got the.
But wait a just say, because what I do is I don't look at things theologically, you know? But if you look at the political science of what's being said, there's multiple layers to the whole story about the kingdoms, which helps us understand how to approach these things from a holistic perspective.
I would say ushering in monotheism, and it wasn't.
It's still one monotheism. It's the same other natures that we see.
It's still
It just changed the central focus.
Yeah, it just changed the
The big idea, just for
But
political
yeah,
reasons.
the other natures.
It's just another form of henotheism.
Huh?
It is henotheism. It's another form. It's still, it's a different.
Yeah, the Hebrews wasn't monotheistic.
No, not at all.
Most people think that. They just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They worship like everybody. You venerate your ancestors. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't until later. It wasn't until later
Yeah,
on.
it's later on.
And then they say, well, polytheism, but they wasn't polytheists either. They just weren't really polytheists. They was.
It don't fit none of those
It
Western.
was like polytheists. It wasn't. The Greeks was polytheists.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? They
Straight
polytheists.
up. Yeah.
Right? And remember with the Egyptians, they like the Greeks worship like Zeus. You know what I'm saying?
Hera.
You know what I mean? They men. They gods, right?
Yeah, they thought they were actually men.
Right, they actually thought that, right? When the Egyptians, they was just they was like forces. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's
It's-
definitely
it's-
different. When you
so
think
this
that Hades is coming to visit. Like for real. You know what I'm
That's what we're
saying?
talking about. The difference between Yah and God. Remember, that's
Worlds apart. But I wanted to get to something with the bringing up of the late Bronze Age and the nature of religion in the late Bronze Age, because like Kemetic was doing his thing over here, right? This and now. But then on the other side, you had the Euphrates and the Tigris, and you had other power players there. And so you had this political scenario that historians refer to either as the Brotherhood of Kings or the Club of Great Powers. And it was the 5 most powerful emperors or kings or leaders in the region, from the Nile to the Euphrates. And what they found is like Sumer, Mesopotamia, were these tablets with 3 columns. And the columns will have the name of a deity, his attribute, the name of the deity in one language, his attributes, and then the name of that deity in another language. So this was across a large plot of land. And what they said was that it was actually, these documents were used in international treaties between different kingdoms by acknowledging the fact that even though we use different words, we're talking about the same thing.
What's the name of that? But I know the first treaty is with the Ramses and the Hittites.
The Hittites were one of the 5.
You can find. I'm just saying, you can find it in the UN building.
Look up both terms, the Brotherhood of Kings or the Club of Great Powers. The reason why this is relevant is because it helps to illustrate what the spiritual and political matrix was at that time, where you had different nationalized mythologies or different politicized religions, which were state and religion were connected. And the most powerful countries all had one official narrative that they all worked together to build. So it's been called like the prototype for the United Nations at that time. Now, when you look at the way,
42 judges and all that kind of stuff. That's all.
yeah, the Brotherhood of Kings is a really good book.
Kings.
Yeah.
It's Oxford University Press.
And see,
Yeah. Now this is some serious stuff because a lot of the stuff that anything, you and your conflicts with the conscious community wouldn't be understood well if people didn't understand anything about the conscious community and the world that surrounded you when you started saying these things. They're like, why are you going so hard on people's beliefs? That's rude. You're like, nah, you don't understand what these beliefs have done to my people. I gotta do this. Even if y'all don't understand it, even if you believe these things, I'm looking at what it's done to my people, and from my perspective, I gotta challenge it. But outside of that context, you don't make sense. You just seem angry black people. Well, likewise, so many of the things that are in the so-called Bible are relative to the times back then. And it's like, when you understand the times that was going on, you understand the political nature of the theological debate. Yeah, so a lot of this theological debate was political in nature, because to believe in another nation's God was like pledging allegiance to their flag. So like when I said why they were so interested in Kemet, you're like, well, because they had the most science and all that stuff and the most technology. It's a fact, but it's just like today, Ghanaians worship America. But there's an element.
They worship British. They still
worship. Right. But listen, but think about it like this. What if what we're reading about in the scriptures is people who are trying to come out of the colonization of worshiping the superior nation and express the principle of Kuji Shakalia, self-determination.
Yeah, that's a stretch. I see you just stretch.
No. All right, where's the stretch? Where's the stretch?
Way, you just stretched it way.
Look at a simple parallel. Egypt to America.
But you have to prove that, you know?
Hold on.
Let's do it.
Let's deal with service. Let's get right to the gist. Let's cut to the chase.
I like it.
Go to Passover.
Just being in tune.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Where they come in and the angel of death and the whole 9 yards. Remember in the story?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where they kill all the Egyptian firstborn babies and the firstborn animals, all that? That's colonialism. That's bananaism. That's like, get out of here.
Okay, no, well, let's look at
What's the reason behind killing African babies?
what was the
Any
reason?
nation doing that?
And then so
I want to have a conversation.
Hey, we got
And on my side of the conversation, I would say Queen Nani, Toussaint L'Ouverture, and Denmark Vesey, and Gullah Jack, and Nat Turner all had a kill the babies mentality too, because of the political context. Now, if you isolate it from context and just say you want to kill white babies, that's a problem. But if it's like, if you put in the political context of what those babies represent to you socially, then you at least understand.
I get you. So you saying the scriptures represent the Egyptians being the colonizers?
No, not completely, because it has other elements too. And also, the Egyptians
They're defectors.
was definitely defectors. Okay, let's do this.
Hold on, wait. So you gotta make them slaves now. They were slaves in Egypt.
Not slaves like chattel slaves.
Wasn't that?
It wasn't chattel.
I'm saying.
Didn't you?
Let's deal with them right there.
By not being sovereign and owning not being in control of the government, the institutions, the land, the language, the culture, none of those factors, and simply, no matter how high you go up in somebody else's system, that is a form of slavery from the perspective of the next. Like you said,
You get raised.
you don't own the government, because what was Moses doing? He was laying out in the story, right? There's a constitution for a nation being developed.
Moses murdered the nigga that helped him out. The Midianites. Remember, he couldn't even govern. Let's get this straight. Midianite, the father of the lady Moses married. Her father was like, Moses, you can't do all that. And he showed him how to govern. See, most people don't know that.
Yeah, he taught him.
Moses taught him, and he turned right around off the order of the deity, right? Which is, I don't think the deity was like, that's all about a political thing there.
I got you.
I'm just saying that Israel, it's an attempt for them to write themselves out of history. Because they wasn't none of that. They was like, oh, get out the way. He'd even tell you how the Persians helped them build their temples. Right? There's some kind of way God made them, got the minds. Yeah, he built the temples for them when they came out of
since the 80s,
they came out of Babylonia, and then I got a document. They got the tablets that showed they wasn't even slaves to them. They was like administrators. They was learning a lot of things.
But African Americans are the same thing in America today.
you talk about it.
Nah, it's different.
What's the difference? What you're saying is that there were some Negroes back then, some Israelites who had good jobs, so they weren't slaves.
No, what I'm saying.
Some of them might have been celebrities.
No, what I'm trying to say, we gotta look at the narrative from the other side. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have it on the other side.
So that you